He's always waiting. It's funny. All right. Okay. Just getting set. Oh man, that is good. That is good. All right. So today, everyone, we're gonna be. Yes, that's right. I do got to do that. We're gonna set one at least an appointment today. Um, okay, and then we're also going to. Okay. We are not using that phone today. That'll be for. Oh, and send email. Okay. Cool. We're gonna drop it here. I'm gonna drop it here. And then we're gonna drop it here. Okay. I spell it right. Yep. Cool. And we're ready to go. So today we are going to call. I have some probates that I want to get on the. I just haven't talked to them in a bit, and I just want to see. Some of the, it's funny. Before I call, there's a few of them. Actually, one of them that they're just not a fit, and I keep telling myself like they're gonna change, but they're not. They're completely commission driven. They've listed with a discount broker that's doing it for 1%. And like, if an agent to get your listing, if you're going to discount your own fee, I mean, number one, how are you going to negotiate when an offer comes in? And let's say it's not at list price. What is your method of negotiation? Because you have none, because you don't have one, because you demonstrated right to the seller in front of them that you don't have negotiation skills. Because when they said to you, "Well, we want you to do this for 1%," you're like, "Okay," you didn't even put up a fight. So they're getting what they paid for. The property's not selling, it's overpriced, and the agent didn't have the ability to tell them really what it was worth. So I really know that I can help them, but I have to just let that one go, and That's one of the things I'm working on in my own business is just letting clients go that it's just not going to work based on their expectations. We went on an appointment yesterday. I'm sorry, my partner and we went on an appointment on Tuesday, but had to tell the seller yesterday that we were not a fit to work with them. We weren't. We were not a fit. Um, we got to the building. The building it needed a ton of work. Roof, water heater, condensation on pipes. Um, we also don't know. We think that maybe the rents that he was telling us he was getting were inflated. So we just didn't think it was a fit. He turned down a price that we thought was very, very fair. So we said to him, we just don't think it's going to be a fit based on what your expectations are. And so that was a hard conversation because that was potentially an $800,000 listing. So, but that said, this is what happens. This is, you know, it's the industry. It's real estate. It's what's best for us, me, my partner. It's what's best for us. We don't take listings just to take them. We were honest up front, and the seller did not like what we had to say, and was very quick to get us off the phone after me following up with this seller for over a year. That's why this one was hard for me to let go. But my partner made good points, and I knew that it was the right thing to do. But imagine talking to someone we've been in contact for over a year, about a year and a half. And he finally agreed to meet with us. We did. We ran our numbers, and we just collaborated, myself and him, and said to ourselves, I think the negatives outweigh the positives here, and I think that this is going to be an issue. So we had to tell the seller. He did not like it, and we move on. So now we're at probates. We are at probates. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Uh, I don't even know that I would really want to say what. Uh, yeah, I mean, if you have something, I'll buy it. All right. Let me just go and find my. Where's the friends video? No. Um, that's what I want. Damn. Hang on. I'm just trying to find the. Why is this not coming up? Where the fuck did it go? Hold on. Ugh. Why can't I? There we go. That's what I want. Okay, cool. All right. Let's get started, guys. I'm sorry. All right. I'm just collaborating with one of my a good friend of mine who's one of the top agents in the area, and I was just asking about a specific client, and just curious if they've changed in a few years, and I trust this person wholeheartedly. Good, he's a good agent. He's a great agent, not even a good one. He's a great one. And a good friend. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's go. Let me call Lerma. This is Lerma. I've spoken to Lerma already. I just wanted to see if she received my email. Ah, voicemail. Good morning, Lerma. It's Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. Hey, I just wanted to check. I think you received our email. I sent this to 415 because I think I spoke to you last about a week or two ago. I was just checking in to see, do you have any questions? Is there something that from the services that we offer, do would that apply to you? Because I know you want to stay in the property on Webster. So let's see if we can make that happen. And if there's something else that our company can do to help you, we will. So give me a quick call. It's Friday. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm at 973 255 8714. Thanks, Lerma. Okay. All right. Now, the ones we leave messages for, we're just going to put over there. This is Joseph. I texted him my info, not heard from him. So we are going to. Oh, I just had a Cairo visit yesterday, and it was like not the best. All right, let's see. Um, Okay. 832. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of probates this morning, just to see if we can get, interested. Okay, it's ringing. Hey, good morning, Joseph. This is Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. Hey, I wanted to just check in with you. We spoke about 2, 3 weeks ago, and I texted you my information per your request. And I wanted to just check in and see, based off of what I sent to you and the services that myself and our team offer to families like yourself that are moving through probate or maybe even done, would any of it, be applicable to you? Cash offer for the property, you might be thinking of doing an estate sale, getting it on the open market, things of that. So, Joe, so when you have a question, or when you have a moment, please give me a call, 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel, Real Estate Solutions. I'll shoot you a text again as well. Thanks, Joseph. All right. So I spoke to him. Let's see. When did I text him? There he is. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm texting him. So I texted him. So we initially spoke August 12th, a month ago. I haven't heard back from him. Um, and look again, he may not need us. Real estate solutions, go for cash options. I'm just gonna say we also give cash offers for properties. Would that be something the estate would like? Okay. I don't know who that is. Okay. This is so we left message, text, 912. Okay, next. This is Catherine. I spoke to her a month ago. Um, we are going to call and text her today. This is probate. She is a probate. All right. Next thing we do is what's up, Sohail? What's up, brother? We got you guys. We got a what's we got an OG in the house, man. I'm making these calls. This cat's like the king of the phones, man. Good to see you, brother. Can't wait to see you down in Florida. All right, so shoot, man, we make calls together, brother. What's up, man? I think people would love to listen to you on the phones too. I'm calling. I got about a, I got a stack of probates today, brother. Um, so we're going to be calling probates for the majority. I was telling a couple people on Streamyard. Had a commercial appointment. We went on Tuesday, and I wanted to let them hear me and my partner. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I wanted them to hear my partner and I talk to a seller and tell him that we weren't a fit to work together. And it was again, I've been following up with this guy for about a year and a half. So I was like unhappy that my partner didn't like the deal, but it made sense for us to let it go. The negatives outweighed the positives, and so I had everybody listen to me um, and him talk to the seller and tell him, hey, just based on what you're looking to get as far as the property, you've turned down 850. We're valuing it at 750 to 800. You want almost a million. We just don't think this is going to be something that isn't, in alignment. Like we're just not. So he was not happy about it. He was, when we got there, the roof was in disrepair. So we got to add like 800. He turned down 850. So when I told my partner that, he was like, "We're not doing this, but we have to tell him." So we got some good feedback online from it. So yeah, man. So we're rocking and rolling, brother. Good to see you, though, man. Good to see you. I know everybody would probably be curious how you get your the most weird you, door knocking, or are you just you going outbound? Are you coming? You doing things now inbound all day, brother. All day, every day. All right, cool. All right, brother. Well, hey, man, it was good to connect with you. I'm gonna get, get back to it. Um, I doubt it, but you're not. Are you coming to? Yeah, you go. I doubt you're going to Ben's thing. Okay. So that was a quick pause, but hey, man, when you get an OG like Sohail in the house, you got to recognize that. My man is on point. Guy does probably 750 to $1 million a year in production. So those are some of the people you want to get around. So okay, this is Kathy. Catherine. I think it's Catherine. Catherine or Kathy. It's just Catherine. It's ringing. Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. This is Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. I don't know if you remember, we spoke probably about a month ago regarding we work with families up north in Hudson County, moving through estate and probate, and have various services that we offer to families, from estate sales to care offers to if you were just thinking you wanted to rent the property or keep it, we offer some services for that too. We were just curious if something like that would be applicable to you. I haven't been able to connect with you since we initially spoke. So if you do have a moment, Kathy, my number directly is 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. Okay. I'm going to also text her as well. Man, I'm so happy. We got an OG in the house. You guys that were here. You missed it. Fucking Sohel. He was on Facebook. We were just talking for a little bit. And let me text Kathy. So um, my last thing to her was uh, morning, Kathy. This is Daniel. I just left you a message. Curious if you or the estate had any questions about the services that we offer, and or if yeah, we last spoke about a month ago. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do left message, text, 9:12. All right. And we just keep on keeping on. Okay. She does not live there, so we are going to give this a shot and offer our services. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is 73. Okay. Hi, is this Elizabeth? Hi, Elizabeth. My name is Daniel. I'm with a company called Real Estate Solutions in Hudson County. We work with families that are moving through or maybe completed the estate process. And I wanted to give you a call. I think you were executor of a property that's over on Kearney. Did I have that right? I'm Daniel. So again. So what we do, we work with families that are moving through that process. Maybe you've even completed it, And we just have different services that we offer to families that sometimes when they inherit real property, they're not sure what they want to do with it. Estate sales, cash offers if you're thinking you want to sell it. Um, no, that's okay. So you're definitely thinking you're going to keep the property? Okay. Would it be that's okay. Would it be okay if we were to yeah, we just wanted to send you our info, and if any of this would apply to you, then yeah, we can have a discussion, but it sounds like you might not know what you're doing right now. So she is they don't know, so she's definitely not going to be, a no. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, "Oh, Elizabeth, too soon." Where it is, that's what I need. Okay, and that's okay. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna figure out what to do with her. We're not sure, but she definitely needs some help. All right, let me see. Yeah, so this one does not. All right, she doesn't live there, so let's give this a call. Okay. All right. This is Andrea. Right to voicemail. Mailbox full. What time is it? 9:35. So it's 8:35 in Texas. So I'm gonna call the Texas one. 804. These fucking dubs are always fighting. All right. These dubs are like fighting over birdseed, for God's sakes. All right, let's see. Renew this is. Okay, it's ringing. Hi, I was looking for Renew, please. My name is Daniel. Daniel, I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in New Jersey, in Hudson County. I was calling regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on. It's over in Secaucus. Okay, that's fine. We work with families that are moving through that process. We just have some different services that we offer to you. As we know, the estate in Hudson County can be very challenging. So we just wanted, yeah, giving you a ring, just wanted to offer them to you. And maybe now or in the future, if any be applicable, we can talk about that. Would that be okay if I just wanted to go over them with you real quick? Yeah, that'd be fine. Not a problem. I know it's a very challenging time. We always call very respectfully. I know that it's very recent. Yeah, but well, I'll send that text over to you, Renu, and then yeah, we can talk in the future. We'll do. We'll do. Okay. All right. She sounds like she's literally in tears. So uh, I'm going to text her. So text. All right. Spoke to her. Yeah. The mom passed. Okay. So I'm going to text that to her. But I want to send when I get ones like that that are like super emotional. I want to really like make a nice text. I don't want to just put a generic one together. So that's what. All right. Let's move on. Here, this is Eileen. Mm, okay, let's see. This is Eileen. We're calling. Mhm. Ah, good morning. This message is for Eileen. Eileen, my name is Daniel, estate and probate agent up in Hudson County. But we're with a company called Real Estate Solutions. We work with families that are moving through the estate and the probate process. And just wanted to connect with you very respectfully, Eileen, and offer our services to you and maybe see if one of them would be of value to you as you move through the estate process here. It can be very challenging in Hudson County. So things like maybe estate sales, if you're thinking of selling things of value, um, you know, cash offer for the property if you're thinking that you don't want to keep it and you wanted to just be done with it, we can offer that. Prepping it for rent, moving expenses, things of that nature. So when you have a moment, Eileen, my number directly, you can call me, is, or even text is fine, whatever is easier for you, 973 255. 8714. Okay, and I'm also going to put a text together for you. Thanks, Eileen. Look forward to hearing from you. All right, now I texted her Wednesday. There it is. Yep, she got it. Oh, there it is. I left you a message. Would like to introduce myself to you. To you, and see if any of our we work with families moving and the estate process. That's it. Okay. Says we have various services to offer. We realize this is a difficult time and treat this process respectfully. All right, let me see. She texted me back, just so you know, Wednesday when I texted her, "How did you get my information?" And I, gave the canned response, which is true. When a letter of administration is filed, for better or worse, it becomes public information. We also offer services to families that might need some help. Um, and then I just called her now. She texted. Okay. And we move on. All right. These are new ones that I'm going to call. I haven't called these yet. All right. This is in July. So the mom passed in July. No, grandmother. Sorry, not mom, grandmother. Okay. This is Adrian. Hi, is this Adrian? Adrian, my name is Daniel. I'm an estate and a probate agent here in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you very respectfully, as I think you may have been executor of a property that was over in Union City, unfortunately. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I had the right person. So what we do here, we work with families that are moving through, or maybe even completed the estate process. Hudson County can be a little challenging. So what we do, various services that we can offer families that are moving through, or maybe even completed. Things like Estate sales, if you're thinking of doing any items of value for sale, um, that are valuable. Maybe, cash offers if you're thinking you wanted to sell property very quickly, um, prepping it for rent, maybe moving expenses, things of that nature. Would any of those be of value or help to your family? Okay, and just so we know, are you thinking with regards to the property on 14th that you're gonna be keeping it in the family, or you're thinking you might be getting it, possibly for sale in the future? Okay, that's okay. I know that this is a very challenging time, and we do very much treat it with love. It's never easy losing a loved one. So, would it be helpful, Adrian, if we maybe to send you our information, and if any of these would be applicable to you or your family in the future, we can have our info, and you can reach out to us. We're right in Union City. That's why we. Okay. Yep. My pleasure. I appreciate it. Okay. Bye. Okay. So I said no at this time. So he said no. I'm not looking for anything. Don't send me anything. I said okay. No problem. So what we're gonna do, we don't we he's not a no. This is just, 2 months after somebody passed, so what I do is, um, I'm going to reach back out to him in, like, maybe a week or 2, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You're not bothering them, because if they don't know, you can give them some guidance. "Hey, maybe we can offer you, estimates of value if you're unsure about the property." 'Cause, again, you're calling them cold, so and by in my area, anybody who calls like this, they're gonna think, "What do they want?" So I'm gonna put follow up in, what's the 11th? Next week, I'm gonna be in Boston, so we're gonna make it, eh, not Monday, the following Monday. Okay. We're gonna put him here. This is good, we're making good these are contacts, guys, again. People that are gonna need help at some point, and we're gonna be the ones to help them. Okay. I just wanna check this one and see if it's listed. This is because it's a property that's in a no, not at all. Okay, let's give a call. Never know. All right. This is who we calling here? This is Benjamin, and his oh, the mom lives there. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a no. The mom lives in the property. Yeah, those are no's, guys. They're hard no's. This one is Aaron. It's ringing. This was her friend. So the friend left her the property. Hi, good morning, Aaron. Aaron, my name is Daniel. I'm in estate. I work with estate and probate clients. I'm a real estate agent up in Hudson County, but more importantly, I work with a company called Real Estate Solutions. And what we do, we work with families that are moving through the estate process, the probate process in Hudson County, because it's can be challenging to navigate through that. We offer various services. I'm sure you probably have an attorney who's going to help you through the legal side. We work more on the real estate side. So things like estate sales, moving expenses, cash offers if you want to sell the property, things of that nature. So again, we wanted to offer our help and service to you. This is a very challenging time, very respectfully. My number, Aaron, it is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel with Real Estate Solutions here up in Hudson County. Thank you, Aaron. Look forward to hearing from you. All right. So this one, we left a message. All right. Okay. And we're going to call back Monday. They all live there. Yep. This is a no. They all live. Oh, this is old. Oh, let me see if they might have even sold it, to be honest. No. Yeah, they're keeping. Yeah, the husband lives there, and it's a husband and wife that live. Yeah, it's not something that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, father, wife. Yep. Yeah, I live there. All right. Um, that's fine. All right. So we're going to. All right, we're going to move to my cash offers. Oh, and we have a appointment today at 5 p.m. Yeah, I got to get something going here today. All right, we're going to do our cash offers now. I'm going to call this guy Douglas. Um, 973. He put in for a cash offer, and I have not heard from him. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an audio. Three, four, zero, five, two is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more.
Good morning, Douglas. This is Daniel. Received your information about a cash offer on your property up in Wantage. I wanted to just connect with you for a couple minutes, just ask a few quick questions regarding the property and give you that offer that you're looking for. When you have a moment, it is 10 o'clock on Friday. Please call me, 973 25. I'm sorry, actually, I'll give you 201 317 8600. That's my personal cell. I didn't want to give you my work number. And if you're not interested and maybe this was a mistake, that's okay too. Just let us know and we'll go accordingly. But we did receive your info, so we're looking to see if we can give you that cash offer. Thank you, Douglas. All right. Okay. He did not answer. We are going to try this guy. This is one. Uh, okay. This is Mr. Martinez. He has a property in Hudson County in Jersey City. Hello? Oh, hello, ma'am. Is Mr. Martinez there? My name is Daniel. I was Mr. Martinez reached out to us regarding getting a cash offer on a property. So I was just returning the call. Sunday? Okay, he'll be home Sunday? Oh, Sunday. Okay. I will give a call on Sunday, ma'am. Thank you. All right. So she said, come on Sunday. Call on Sunday. Okay, good, good. Okay. Perfect. All right. This is another one we are going to call. This is, um, uh, what happened with this guy? All right. So he said 6 months. That's not okay. So these are the two that I'm trying to get in touch with, and I have not been able to. This is Catherine, and she said like 10:30 to call, but I'm gonna actually let me call this one first. This is Kelly. Mm, let's see. We spoke like 3 weeks ago. Hi, is this Kelly? Kelly, this is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions. You remember speaking with me a few weeks ago? Yes, ma'am. Yes. I wanted to just connect with you because you said your husband was traveling and to maybe give a ring this second week. That's okay. Okay. Oh, geez. You got a lot going on, Kelly. Right, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. What can we do to help you? Is there anything we can do to help you now? Or right. Yeah. Mhm. I remember. Yeah, I remember you telling me about this when we initially spoke. Yes. Right. Good questions. They're all great questions. Mhm. Yeah. Yep, I appreciate it. So this is great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out a clean sheet of paper here. The questions that I would need to know before we come out are, so let's go over process first. So the process is very simple, actually. All we would need to do once we have the information and the questions I'll ask you, once I have those in hand, what we'll do is kind of get a. We don't really like to give numbers out until we actually see the property. So the process we say, let's say we come out, we look at it and give you a number, and you guys are like, you know what, hey, that works. It's very simple. All we would do in about 20 to 25 days, the cash will be in your account and the property will be off of your hands. As long as there's clean title, which I'm sure there probably is. Okay. And then there's no like open permits, violations, things like that. Yeah. So pending that, in Flemington, Flemington gives its blessing as far as like, violations things. What we would do is there's a title process. So what we do is we run title. We insure the title in our name. We again, we do a regular, real estate closing and transfer title. Title becomes to us, and you guys are on your way and done. So it'd be about 20 to 20. I would say conservatively, probably like 25 days. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's the amount you owe right now? Okay. Okay. So yeah, what we would do is we would obviously just pay that. We would get a payoff, pay that, and then you'd be done with that as well. And then the rest of the money that we would offer would be with you. So you might have gone over this with me before. I think you probably did. Just go over with me, share with me again the logistics of the home. It's a 3 bed, 1 bath, right? Okay. Cape Cod style or ranch style or colonial style? Okay. Colonial style. Do you know how big the let me see if I can yeah, okay. Very, 200 streams. Okay. Okay, there you are. Yeah. Okay. Nice piece of property. Mhm. Yeah. There's a few things to the challenge with the being on North Main is you're on a double yellow line road. So, what that does when we so let's say when we do our work and then, whoever, we buy it and then we turn it to sell, what that does is that there are a pocket of families that if they have kids, they don't want kids on a main road. Yeah, so it is what we call an external obsolescence. Okay, now a functional obsolescence is inside the house. So you have one of those as well, and what obsolescence means is, uh, compared to other homes, is it a positive or could it be looked at as a negative? Homes that have 1 bath and 2 levels, that's what we call a functional obsolescence. It means you have to go up or down to use the bathroom. Yeah, so those are Yes, yes. So when the house gets appraised, whenever a buyer's whatever they agree to buy it for, not us, but, 'cause we're not doing an appraisal. But if you were to go on the open market, an appraiser is gonna appraise the property, and that he would know that. So he would know a functional obsolescence and then also an external obsolescence. Yeah, double yellow line road and, 1 bedroom for 2 levels. That said, again, we're these are just things that I want you to keep in mind. Okay. Window ACs, I'm imagining, not central air. Okay, AC. Baseboard heat or radiator? Oil or gas? Okay, gas. Um, Basement? Okay. How old's the roof? That it was replaced or patched? Replaced, okay. Okay, I'll say 2018. Perfect. Okay. And then let me pull up tax records and just see what the lot size is. That's gonna be Okay. Square feet, and just bear with me here. I'm just taking notes. Okay. All right. So they don't have it. Let me pull it up on this website. I gotta tell you, the internet has changed things dramatically. It makes life it makes life so easy. Amazing. There you are. Okay. Tax records has you as wow. You're up. Are your taxes over 8,000? Amazing. Um, there's your okay. You're 90 by 160. Mhm. Yeah, they what we call this irregular. They have irregular here. Uh, yes, that's right. You had the easement, and the easement is it the driveway? Yeah, I remember. Let me go back to the front page. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Right, right. So the driveway's in the backyard, I'm imagining. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay. Backyard share with neighbor and driveway. Yep. And the easement is yours, and you're giving permission to your neighbor to use it. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Um, um, all right. I think that's pretty much what. Oh no. So you mentioned there were things inside. Tell me what. Yeah. So share with me, and if you can, try to give as much detail as you can as to what the issues are on the inside that you think would be the reason you wouldn't want to go on the open market. Okay. Yes, it will. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. Half ceiling and dining room. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So it sounds like there was a lot of water penetration. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yes. Sounds it. Okay. All right. He doesn't need to be here for us to go through. So what I'm gonna do is speak to my partner, and what we'll do is I'm gonna ring you back, and we'll set up a time for us to come out and just take a quick look, and then we'll put something together for you, um, as far as your small room off. You said it had a closet but no window, or window and no closet? Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we could throw it. Yeah, office, nursery. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Got it. Oh, well, here's a question for you, Kelly. I don't know if I asked you this. And again, first, let me just say thanks. I know this can't be easy for you to describe these things to me in your home. I know. Uh, right. Yeah. Something just it's like life just gives you another curveball. Yeah. Mm, mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, listen, just to go a little bit off, my father went into the hospital, this was a couple years ago, um, May 5th, and passed away June 4th. He was only in there a month. Yeah, thank you. The bill that the hospital charged for the month that he was there was $557,000. So I I understand completely what you're moving through here. It can't be easy. So, um, But I say that to say that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just going to be a matter of what route you take. Uh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. They you should be. You should be. No, I mean, look, I was just gonna say I didn't know how many children. Yeah, I don't know how many children you had, but the fact that you were able to put that through school, here, again, it is, it's something to be celebrated and appreciated, so, um, yeah. We can do it next week. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Were you thinking so we're thinking maybe the week of the 22nd? Okay. Got it. Yeah, it's all books. Hey, yes, good for her. Hey, she leaders are readers, so good for her. Alright, so tentatively, if we were to say, like, maybe the good days that we could do are, um, Thursday afternoon or Thursday would be fine, 25th, if that works for you. Um, mhm, okay. I'm gonna put you in here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put the week before, call Kelly to confirm. Yeah, and that'll be, like, Thursday, Friday, either the 18th or the 19th. And then I'll put yeah, and then I'll put in the 25th, and we can kinda keep the time, uh, open, and once I confirm with you the 18th or 19th, we'll set up an actual time. What's generally best for you, mornings or afternoons? Early afternoon? Okay, so okay. Yeah, okay, we'll make it work either way. Okay. Alright, so let's do that. Um, thank you again for sharing with me what you did. I will say to you that yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, 'cause if I can give you yeah, if I can give you reinforcement here, there is a light. I mean, I always say God doesn't give us things that we can't handle. So, Yeah, I mean, and believe me, I mean, we all have stories. I mean, everybody's going through something. So, yeah, so I just look at it like this is just the cards that you were dealt, and you did the best you could with them. God bless you for putting 3 kids through school. Um, that's a lot. My family did not. I have 3 siblings, so we had to pay our own school. So to be able to do that, that's really to be celebrated. So, I say that to say, uh you know, keep the faith, keep the hope up, and I will talk with my partner. We will get to work on this, and I'll reach back out to you in let's say about a week, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we'll call, confirm, and we'll set up an actual time, and then we'll come out and see the property and meet each other. Okay, great. Thanks again, Kelly. You too. Take care. Bye. All right. So let me recap this, guys. So she's cash offer. Um, Got to leave these two with a sense of empathy because the house is in disrepair, and she's obviously embarrassed that the house is that way. She said, "We don't normally live this way," but everything just kind of hit their family at one time. Health problems, surgeries, uh, passing away, things of that nature, and this is where they are. So I'll always offer words of encouragement and let them know, hey, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're going to help you through this, and we're going to give them the offer that we give them. She needs this to be able to get into another property. So um, the proceeds of this needs to be enough for a down payment for another house. That's where we need to be. So yeah. Now what I'm going to do is reach out to my partner, cash offer, and I'm going to review this all with her. I have all the information, and we're gonna put a number together. I'm gonna look and see what properties have sold, and maybe if it's possible to add another half bath downstairs, what that would cost, and in the rehab, and then how much value that would really add a good bit of value to it. So we'll see. But I'm very happy. We finally set an appointment today. I was on a dry run for like 2 3 days, so this is awesome. Any questions you guys have? Drop in the comments. Any questions? So to recap, she's cash offer. We just went over everything with it. She was on the verge of crying, telling me about all the stuff that happened to her house, why her house is in this condition. She's had roof leaks. There's no ceilings in 3 of the rooms. It needs a lot of work. So this is going to be but the good news is she doesn't owe a lot on the property. So there's a lot of equity here. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to see. This is a great lead. I'm glad I was, I was like, hey man, I need to make an appointment here. So we finally got one. I'm gonna go for two. I have another one that I'm gonna call now, so you guys can listen in on that. But this is a cash offer lead that came in. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna put we are meeting the 25th. I mean, if you just like this woman has her family has a litany of issues that hit them all at once. Dog has cancer. Just all of this stuff. Multiple surgeries that she had, surgeries that her husband had, doctor bills, buying a house that you think you're going to rehab, and then all of these things come on, and now there's no rehab, and you now have to sell it. But you've lived there 20 years, and the last 5 to 6 years have been you living in this house in this condition, in disrepair. So imagine telling a stranger, me, all of these things about your house that are embarrassing, and you're living in it. So that's where the empathy comes in. Just feel with them. Don't feel for them. Or feeling for somebody and having when you feel for them, that's sympathy. When you feel with them, feel with her, and she said that. Thank you for saying what you said. That's empathy. So I have empathy for them. So, all right, we are good there. Let's call the next one. This is Kathy. I have not been able to. I connected with Kathy about 2 weeks ago, and then she was doing work to the inside and a little bit on the outside, and now she hasn't returned any calls. And I don't know why. So I'm going to call her from my cell, my personal cell. Actually, no, I'm going to call her from this number because I was calling her from my personal cell. Now I'm going to call her from my work line. See if I can get her. Let's see. What is my number? All right, let's see. No, it's going to go to voicemail. It's ringing. Man, where did she go? Good morning, Kathy. It's Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. I am hoping that you are okay. This is my work line, by the way. I was calling you from my work line. I know you probably have the other number. First and foremost, Kathy, I'm just praying and hoping that everything is okay. We haven't been able to connect for the last couple of weeks, and we know sometimes things happen in life, and you just that takes precedence. So, again, praying and hoping everything is good. You're healthy, daughter's healthy, and everybody is. When you have a moment, I just wanted to connect with you and see where you're at with, some of the repairs you were doing, and if you're ready for us to come out and take a look and raise it for a cash offer. Give me a call. This is my work line, 973-255-8714. You can also try me at 201-317-8670. That is my cell. Thanks, Kathy. All right. I have not been able to get back in touch with her, so I'm hoping she's not ghosting. I didn't seem like she would do that, but never know. It's a lot easier to ghost somebody and not talk to them than tell them something that's uncomfortable. And I have to give props to one of my good friends who did that with me the other day. Um, it's integrity, guys. Telling me something that I may not be a favorable reality, but this is what he was thinking, and he told me. And I was like, "Hey, brother, like, I appreciate you. Thanks for telling me that." It's integrity, guys, and I just appreciate it. Not I appreciate the difficult. Let's put it that way. All right. How many more cash offers do I have? We're gonna keep calling these because I have good. Oh, I have an appointment with one today. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So yesterday I set an appointment. It's actually two for a cash offer at 5 p.m. today. We're gonna have a Zoom, we're gonna have a call. Myself, my partner, and the owner. We're gonna see. There's about $100,000 of equity that we can play with if he takes the cash offer at the price that we're going to give to him. And then what we'll probably end up doing is just wholesaling it. So, we'll split the fee. We'll split the assignment fee, myself and my partner. So let's see. I don't know, but we will see. That's today at 5. Now I do have. There we go. Uh, oh, geez. This didn't even run. So we're gonna run that. All right. So my commercials didn't run, so we're gonna let that run. I'm going to call. Can we speak to this guy? No. All right. So I'm gonna call this guy first. This is Delaware. Where is he? No, he didn't come into my. He didn't dump in. So, um, all right. I have to go this route. Let me see. No, that didn't come up either. All right. Let's figure this out. Sorry, guys. I just have to figure out where this lead is. How long are we going on here too? This is an hour 38. Okay. I'm gonna need to just do a quick little bit of data mining. I don't remember if I spoke to this gentleman. Huh. Wow, this is a nice one. She didn't pull this. We have a couple commercials. Okay. So I need my assistant to pull these, and she's going to. There's two of them. These are really nice properties, which is great. This is awesome. Yeah, cool. Yes, working on it. Okay, cool. Great. All right, so my TM transaction manager is going to pull them. So I'm gonna call the ones I had yesterday. I just need to find it. Just bear with me here while I look. Where is this? I can't find it. Let me go back to follow up boss. Sorry, guys, but you're just gonna have to bear with me here a minute. All right, I'm just gonna call these. This is yeah, we're just gonna call these. Which one is this? This is 387 Hackensack. Hackensack. Let's try this. No. Let's try this. I gotta find the lead first, guys, before I can call it. And it don't. There it is. All right. This was back in 2024. 47 Hudson. Let's see if this thing. Oh, that's just cute. I wonder if this thing sold. I think it did. Shit. No, does not look like it did. It did not. All right, so we are going to call this. Troop T is Troop T. Okay, we're gonna give him a call. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. If Troop T is a man or a woman, we'll figure it out. Troop T. Hi, good morning. Come on, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. I wanted to reach out to you, sir, regarding a building that was for sale. Looks like last year, over in Hackensack on Hudson Street. But just my partner and I had a question regarding the property. If you could give me a call back, that'd be great. It is Friday, about quarter to 11. My number, sir, is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel, and I'm with Tip Commercial. We're commercial agents here. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to put left message, and we're going to follow up. Call back. Cool. All right. Now, who is this? This is 1210 East Grand Elizabeth. This is for 810. So I left a message for this guy about a month ago. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's his property. Let's take a look and see what this is. Oh, it's nice property. Oh, is this listed? Ah, it's under contract. All right, this is contract. So we're gonna delete this. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Now we'll move on to the next. This is why we check, guys, so you're not like wasting time. What is this? With Caldwell. Oh, this is a nice property. Yep. Nope. Not on there. Shoot. I don't know my password. Hey, lady, do you know my NJMLS password and agent ID? All right, let me see. If this is why I can't survive without her. All right. I have to check you know what? I don't need to check the MLS. I mean, she'll send it to me, but I'm gonna call them. Oh, shit. I did that. Smart. Alright. Oh, let's call this guy. This is Drew. I pitched this guy months ago, and he has not listed. So I'm just gonna see, like, what happened? It doesn't sound like you chose me. He never returned my calls. Hi, is this Drew? Drew, this is Daniel. I don't know if you remember, me. I met with you probably a couple months ago at your house, in Nutley, and I just wanted to check in with you, my friend, because I noticed you didn't go on the market, but I never heard back from you. Okay. Go and if you don't mind me asking, was the numbers that I gave, like, were they consistent with what the other agents were giving you too? Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Did you now here's a question for you, Drew. Did you make a choice on who you would want to work with? No, I appreciate it. Okay. Is there something that yeah, and I listen, Drew, I really appreciate you being honest with me. This is obviously to help me too when I go on appointments because I've sold hundreds of homes, but I'm always looking to get better. Is there something that I could have went over with you that maybe you didn't hear or, um okay, 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 so just mentioning the pool, and mentioning and the basement. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my numbers would be were a little bit higher than that. I think that if you listed it, in that area, 7 to 725, I think you probably would be able to push a little higher because you do have that. Um, I think you'd be okay with it. I mean, there is activity in your area. I mean, there's properties trading all day, every day. So that's why I wanted to reach back out to you. I mean, well, let me ask you this, Drew. It doesn't sound like you've made it a complete decision. Would you be open? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say is are you open to having me come back out and maybe we can revisit the numbers and what's going on in the market? We'll take another look at the property and give maybe a more comprehensive opinion of it. Would that be? 100%. So what we want is that number to be where buyers come in, they look at it, and then they're gonna make offers against each other. We would leverage them against each other. Yes. So that's it. So we'll give you like yeah, we'll give you a high number, like, if you listed it up here, what you can expect. We'll give you the market number. If you list it here, here's what you can expect. And then you just pick the one that you think is gonna serve you and your family best, and we kinda go from there. Yeah, it would. I mean, yeah, so that's why I wanted to reach out to you too. So we're noticing a couple things. Number one is the interest rate market is going to improve because there are gonna be dipping rates, even though it's a small adjustment. What generally happens is when you see that, buyers tend to come out of the woodwork to take advantage of it. So you will yeah, she's correct, and that's why I wanted to reach out to you, 'cause I wanted to go over that with you too. Like, that's something that we're seeing in the marketplace in your area, in the Nutley area. So, I mean, it's gonna be beneficial for you. When you do sell, do you have some place to move once you go? You and your brother? Oh, wow. Yeah. Right, right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and my partner and I sold the property in Rose right on, Eagle Rock. We traded the day where do you remember the daycare center there? No, on Eagle Rock, 182 Eagle Rock. It's a big daycare. We actually sold that. Yeah, so I know the area. I know Roseland very well. Yeah, I put some families in Essex Fells too, which isn't too far away from that as well. So, yeah, so that's why I just wanted to again, I felt like we had a good meeting. Obviously, there's always things that I can improve on, and I appreciate you being honest with me about it. Um, right. Excellent. I do appreciate that. Do you have my info? Do you need me to resend it to you? Awesome. Thank you, because I'd love to come back out again. Again, because it's different. The market's different than when we met. So that's why I wanted to kind of connect with you here. We'll go over everything one more time. And again, if you feel like we're the best fit for you, we'd love to do it, and that's where we'd be. Awesome, Drew. I appreciate you answering the phone today. Thank you much. And yeah, we'll connect when you're ready. Excellent. Thank you, Drew. All right. Bye bye. Cool. All right. So this guy's got a lot going on, ton going on. His brother just he has a brother that was ill. He went into the VA, but he said, "If you notice, I didn't list the property." And I'm like, "No, that's why I was calling because I noticed that you didn't. And when I reached out to you a couple times, I didn't hear back." And he said, "Well, I met with this one woman. She's an agent that he knew. She's a friend of his. Um, she gave me some information, and I said, was there things that I didn't go over with you that I could have said that would have made, my case stronger?" He said, "Yeah." She went and said that this is a good selling point, this is a good selling point. So, you did mention that, and I was like, "Oh, okay. That's interesting." So, now I know I didn't get that from him personality-wise. He didn't strike me as an expressive. He struck me as more of a driver, but I took the wrong read on him. If I had known that, now with a personality style like that, I would have complimented different things in the home because the home had a lot of different benefits to it. So so he said, "I did feel comfortable with her. You didn't do it, that's why I was speaking with her more than you." So, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. 4, okay. Nope. Alright. I'm just resetting my password. Just bear with me here a minute, and then I'm going to go over this because I want you to hear what just happened with me. I don't know why it's just not letting me change my password. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I was just trying to change my password. It's not letting me do it. Okay. All right. So I'm still in the running for this. He said. He said. What's up, Church? He said that he has not made a decision because he's got a lot going on. He has a lot going on with his brother and the property. So because of that, he said, you're still in the running, but I did connect with the other person. So personality styles are important. I did not take him to be an expressive. I took him more as a driver. And he said the reason that I liked her is because she mentioned my pool and said my pool is going to be a big selling point. Now, in New Jersey, that's not true. In-ground pools are not big selling points because you can only use them 4 to 5 months out of the year. It's not like Florida or Arizona. So, but I didn't tell him, say to him, that's not true. So, we're just going to navigate it that way. But, all right. So, long and short, that's where we are. I'm still in the running, which is good. And so, I'm going to log off. I'm going to get something to eat here. And somebody's calling me. So, let's see. Maybe this is a solicitor. Good morning. This is Daniel. Yes, sir, Joe. How are you? Thank. So I can. I mean, I'm happy to share it with you. I guess first question: Do I? Right, I think you were the owner of it. We have the right person. Okay, good, good. Okay. So so how we got the number is when properties come off the market and they expire, um, like the seller information will go to the realtors that are in the industry, and, for better or worse, we can basically like data mine it and find the owner and then your phone number. Yeah. So what we do, myself and my partner, is we kind of evaluate because your building looks great. We were a little confused as to like why it didn't sell. I mean, I'm imagining it didn't. Is that right? tell you right now, I'm gonna do commercial, and I'm just gonna go active, if it's active. And that was the one on East Main, right? Yeah, oh, 250, right. Yes, okay, so the reason I called you yesterday, it wasn't listed. Today is the first day that it was. It literally went on today. Um, so it looks like another 6-month listing, correct? It did, and now why I'm glad to share it with you. It did, that's why we called you, because you were basically off the market and like a free agent when that listing on the MLS expired. So, we called you, and then I guess you had you resigned in that interim period of being off the market, but now it's back on the MLS, and it's a 3-month listing, so it says listed 9/11, expiring 3/11 of 26. That's a 6-month listing. Yeah, this is my friend. Yeah, yeah, my friend, this is why we call. This is why we reach out. Is it the same broker that you had? Yeah. So, are they residential, if you don't mind me asking before I yeah. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. Right, right. That's funny. I haven't heard that term in a while, but I've heard it. Um, well, I mean, I will say this, I mean, if you did you sign or maybe he did he sign, like, another 6-month agreement? I'll note that. Yeah. Mhm. I I'll yeah, I'm always trying to, like, because I don't like to talk negatively about other agents. I'll say this, residential agents, they don't know how to market and sell property. They are 2 completely different entities, and I'd say, yeah, 80% of 8 out of 10 of the properties or the sellers that we speak to had a residential agent first, and then when we come in, we kinda show you guys, we do an interview, which this would really be. It's to see, hey, would you be a fit to kind of work together? And if you felt like we would be, then what I'll do is I put an email together to you and your partner. I'll show you like 3 slide decks that we do of properties that are like this one that we've sold recently. And then you check out our website, you see a lot of the properties that we've sold, see that we're legitimate, that we know what we're doing, we only do commercial. I have a residential license, but with my partner, we only really do commercial. And then if you felt like, hey, we can really get this done for you, then we talk about taking next steps. But we don't ever do anything with you guys like, without you understanding and knowing exactly what you're signing. As it stands right now, you are locked in to them too for another 6 months. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh man, good for you. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Sure. Yes. Sure. Sure. You wanna be done. You you wanna be done. I got it, I get it. Mo we just again, we just traded a property over, and now it's far away from Jersey City, but because we span most of northern and central Jersey. We've done medical portfolios in central and North Jersey. Um, again, light industrial, warehouse, land, 100, 200 unit buildings. So we run the gamut with commercial, and I'd say, probably half percent of the properties that we end up working with families, it's been in the family for this is generational, 50, 60 years these people have owned it. Um, and then but again, at the end of the day, they're probably in their, I'd say maybe it varies, 50s, 60s as far as age, and they just wanna be done with it. They're like, "Dan, we wanna retire. We're done. We're going to Florida. We're going to, we're going south." They're leaving a blue state and going to a red state. No. Mhm. Oh, nice. Whereabouts? Yeah. I know the road because I bike when I go out there. I road bike. So that like a road bike. Yeah, like a pedal bike, like a Lance Armstrong kind of thing. Yep. Oh, good for him. I'm 50. Those days are way over. He's getting there. He's getting there. That's funny. But yeah, I go out to Liberty, Harmony and Knowlton, all those areas. I love it out there. It's beautiful. I grew I grew up in Lakeland, so there you go. Yeah, one of my best friends is from Rockford. He lives right off of Eland, so I know Roxbury well. Yeah, so again, this was a reason for the call. We just wanted to see if you were looking to maybe go in a different direction, work with a couple of commercial agents that actually, do commercial property. But, um, well, if you didn't I wouldn't say that. If you did not sign that, that's a problem. You meant to renew it on LoopNet, or did you mean to renew it on the MLS? 'Cause the 2 when you renew the listing, that's like the same as saying I'm renewing the contract. If you're going on the MLS, which you did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I would say this is, if there's a point where you just feel like we didn't sign that, we weren't clear on what it was, and we do wanna go in a different direction, well, I'll get the owner of the company on the phone with you, but you would need to have that unconditional withdrawal from the MLS first. That would be what the only way we would be able to connect with you is if that was the case. Because it's a shame. I mean, I don't understand why it would be unclear for, a seller that they don't know what they're signing, and then now next thing you know, you're on the market on the MLS, and you're like, "That's not what I signed, or I didn't know." So, yeah. Yeah. I'll give you my Mhm. I'll give you it's been on the slower side, and it's because of the rate market has made things very challenging. SBA loans are expensive. So any easing on an interest rate cut, whether it's a point, quarter point, um, we know that that isn't what's coming to us. That's what banks lend each other. The government lends. Once that trickles down to us in our market, in our world, um, if we can get we can get rates in the six, like mid to low sixes. That would be better than what they are now, which is high sixes, low sevens. Yeah, so that's kind of putting a strain on it. And I mean, just from like a commercial perspective, office space is not like that's not valuable right now. COVID changed that. So um, those are challenges, but that's not your. Let me just pull you up. I don't have your building. I had it, but mhm, interesting. Okay. As far as development, you mean? Yeah. Hmm. Just trying to pull you up. Where are you? I have a couple programs. No, why can't I find you? It's Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. I mean, do I wish a buyer would come to me and say, "Hey, Dan, I'm looking for this and this in Belvedere." That doesn't happen. The listing is what will drive how the listing is marketed to the public and who it's marketed to is what's going to drive the buyers. Probably 6 out of 10. I think it's right now about 6 out of 10 of the listings that we have, we sell ourselves. The buyers come to us, whether it's through our own database or the listing that we have. And we don't even put it on the MLS the first like 30, 60 days because most investors that are out there that buy property like this, they're not looking on the MLS. They just go right to Crexy and the other, yeah, LoopNet to an extent. That's um, there's other ones that are stronger that we pull buyers from. And again, it's just like and they cost a lot of money per month. And resi agents, they don't even know about them. Yeah. So that is let me pull you up real quick. There you are. Um, there you are, Joe. 305th. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I mean, again, it's a great building. Um, it's just, you know, it's an industrial warehouse. I mean, that's like our bread and butter. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Sure. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a great building. I'm looking, I mean, I have it right here. It's again, I'd say it's right in our wheelhouse of what what we sell. The office, I will say, office space is challenging right now. Um, not to say that it's not good to sell, but again, the work from home has affected that market the most out of any land development, warehousing, mixed use, auto body, like office space has been affected. So, but again, doesn't mean that it won't sell because we have sold them. We actually did one in Montclair and we did one in Mountain Lakes. My partner was more the driver on those. I was the driver on mixed use in Jersey City, a couple in Bayonne. So it just depends who ends up pulling the buyer on. But yeah, I'd say for the future, in the immediate future, if you find that you do want to go in a different direction, all those agents need to do is give you an unconditional withdrawal. You can share with them. I wouldn't say that I told you to say it. You can just say that you know it. But um, you have to know what you're signing. If I say that, you must know. I don't understand why sometimes people operate that way. You know, yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Take a look. Yeah. I mean, again, if you do get that, I will send you, like, if you get that unconditional withdrawal, I'll shoot you over slide decks that we have, so you'll see the difference between what I'm looking at online on the MLS and then what we can do for you as far as just getting it in front of you. Has anybody ever done, like, a commercial pro forma for you? Alright, so that's one of the first things we would do. Just do a pro forma, you can see, apples to apples. Here's what the market's telling us, here's how we would present it to the public, here's, everything in a nutshell. So, yeah, commercially, that's standard procedure. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, so I'm not concerned about that. I think from a value perspective, we would get down in kind of, get into what we call nut cutting of expenses versus income or potential income, and then we would underwrite it that way and give you. If that's what you would be looking for, then yeah, we would need to have an unconditional withdrawal from the MLS. So, but this is my number, and our website's Tip Commercial. You want to check us out? We're tipcommercial.com. Yeah, Jason's the owner. He's in the front. That's the good-looking guy there. If you go to contact us, we are. I'm at the bottom. I'm the agent's at the bottom. And that's who we are. So that's what we trade. Go to track record. You'll see everything we've sold very recently. And then there are specifics you can pull up, whether it's warehousing, industrial, land development. We basically done it all. So very different. I would just say it's very different than what you have. So if you do decide you want to go in that direction, partner, we'd love to work with you. And get you on the call with the owner of the company and yeah, see if you can fit. All right. Yeah, I appreciate you giving a call, Joe. Thanks for calling back. All right, take care. All right. All I'm gonna say is, and I know some of the people that jump on these calls, there is never a question of when I'm sitting with a seller, what they're signing. They know exactly what they're signing. This person had no idea that he signed was what he didn't even know that he was signing a 6-month agreement. He said, "I thought this was just to renew it on LoopNet. I didn't know it was 6 month on the MLS." Well, it is. So there should never be a question about that. Always just be very upfront and transparent with sellers because your integrity and your reputation is at stake. That's the only thing you got, guys, is your reputation and your integrity. So I can't work with him because he's on the MLS now. So I said, if you're open to an unconditional withdrawal, then I can work with you. But until you get that, I can't. So yeah, he had no idea that he was signing a 6-month agreement. It's him and his partner. They don't even live in the state. They're south. So yeah, great guy. Would love to work with them, but the residential agents that his partner knew looped him into another 6-month listing, unbeknownst to him. So that's the case there. So I'm going to log off. I'm going to eat something and go. Okay. Appreciate you guys very much. Any questions before I go? I'll throw it out there. You guys have anything you want to ask? What you just heard, me talking to a seller who had no idea that he signed a 6-month agreement. Any questions on that? Commercially, probately, it's Friday. We're gonna go get wasted at the bar at 5 o'clock. And you want to let me know what's your beer of choice? What's your drink of choice? I'm kidding. So, oh, cool. She's still having a call. Okay. All right, guys. So on that, we've been at this about 2.5 hours. Eat, and then I have a couple other calls afterward. But I'll conclude on this. The reason that I do these lives is so you guys. What's up, Cassidy? Is the reason I do these so you guys can hear me conversing with the seller. You hear that this is just two people having a conversation. It's not anything other than that. Me figuring out what he's trying to do, and can I help him get there or her there? Yes, there are two genders. I'm just trying to figure out, can I get them there? Okay, that's it. We're having conversations, and if so, let's set up an appointment. We'll come out, present to you, and if you feel like you're comfortable and confident with me, my partner, that we can deliver what you're looking for, then we can talk about taking next steps. Sound good? Guys, that's it. That's it. So that said, have a great weekend. Have a great day, guys. I might jump back on later. I doubt it. But if I do, you'll see. But I got to make some breakfast. I am hungry. And have a great rest of your day and weekend, guys. Peace.